Hi everybody, welcome. I'm Chris Bakke with Nasco Education. We have over 100 artworks, lesson plans available on nascoeducation.com and Nasco Educate. They are written by teachers with the directions and the materials and lots of objectives, also the standards. Because education is evolving, we have decided to take some of these lesson plans and create a project guide for students so that a student can go online and get that project guide, or even better, an educator can assign the project guide to a student. Parents are then able to see what the project is. It's got some visuals on it, and it will take them step by step on how to create this particular lesson at home utilizing the products that they have. I love this lesson plan, the teacher lesson plan. It was developed by Mr. Hackbarth from Parker High School in Janesville, Wisconsin, and it's developed for 9 through 12. I'll be honest with you, I'm not at a high school level in my drawing, and so mine is going to have maybe a little bit more of a middle school look to it, but I love that because it shows the adaptability of these lesson plans, and we want you to see the lesson plans that we have and expand on them and develop them into and make them your own and have your students be creative and think outside the box. I took the lesson plan and utilized just some basic colored pencils. So I practiced burnishing up here and then just a little bit of a lighter hand where I just shaded with it. And then I practiced layering here, and then also starting very dark and then lightening it up and then just actually fading it out. And so it gave me some practice with technique, and it was quite fun doing that. The lesson plan gives lots of tips and tricks and techniques. The student project guide is just going to walk you through a few steps. So the idea is to really have fun with it, and I needed to kind of think about my own ability. Here's my sketch, and honestly I went over it with Sharpie just so that you can kind of get a general idea of what my sketch was. The idea was I wanted to create a really big giant crayon and then sort of elementary art behind it. Also goes really well with some books about crayons too, so think about that, but I digress. So this is where a student's going to start, is with the sketch. From the sketch, they are then going to start creating on their drawing piece for a final piece. And I realized in my sketch that my crayon probably wasn't big enough. So I decided to up my game and make my crayon even bigger. These are actually the size of an actual crayon, so you can see the surrealistic tone that I took. And this is pretty elementary, middle school like. The student will, at their ability level, will create based on how well they know how to draw. And then that gives you an opportunity to teach them as well. But it gave me great opportunity to do some shading and a little bit more of the burnishing and to really just have fun with it. I liked in the original lesson plan how Mr. Hackbarth took a fishing bait or tackle, a lure, I'm not even sure what that is, but it is a lure, and made it really big. I'm guessing he loves fishing, so it's kind of fun to be able to maybe tie it to the student's personality, or if you are learning something else, another topic, whether it's in literature or science or something like that. My real point is you can have complete fun with it. We want you to take, whether it's the original lesson plans or the project guide, and make them your own and enjoy learning and being creative.